Holly Robinson Peete is speaking out after comments made by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. regarding autism struck a personal chord. The actress and longtime autism awareness advocate shared that she felt triggered by Kennedy's remarks, which have stirred controversy for their tone and content. Peete, whose eldest son RJ was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3, has been one of the most visible voices in Hollywood advocating for better understanding, inclusion, and support for families affected by autism. Her reaction came after Kennedy, who is currently running as an independent candidate for president, made statements during a recent interview linking autism to environmental factors and vaccines, claims that have been widely debunked by scientists and public health officials. On her social media platforms, Peete expressed frustration, writing, "As a mom of a son with autism, I'm beyond tired of hearing the same dangerous rhetoric. It's harmful, misleading, and honestly, triggering." She went on to emphasize how such misinformation can perpetuate fear and stigma surrounding autism, rather than fostering empathy or support. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has a long history of making controversial statements related to public health. While he maintains that he supports vaccine safety and is not anti-vaccine, his repeated attempts to draw connections between vaccines and autism have drawn sharp criticism from medical experts and autism advocates alike. Peete didn't hold back in her response. She noted that hearing public figures use platforms to repeat disproven theories creates real-world consequences for families like hers. "Every time someone with a mic says autism is something that happened to our kids or implies they're broken, it chips away at the progress we've made," she said. The actress also shared that her son RJ, now in his 20s, is thriving. She highlighted his job, his independence, and the joy he brings to their family. Peete pointed out that portraying autism as a tragedy or a mistake only serves to devalue people on the spectrum and can lead to a lack of resources and understanding in schools, workplaces, and communities. Peete's advocacy stretches back nearly 2 decades. Alongside her husband, former NFL player Rodney Peete, she co-founded the Holly Rod Foundation, which provides support and services for individuals living with autism and Parkinson's disease. Through their work, the couple has raised awareness and helped hundreds of families access care and resources. Her response to Kennedy's comments wasn't just emotional, it was also informed by years of experience in the autism community. Peete has been praised for using her platform to challenge harmful narratives and promote acceptance and inclusion, rather than fear and misinformation. Many in the autism community echoed her concerns. Disability rights advocates and medical professionals joined Peete in condemning the statements. They emphasized that perpetuating false links between vaccines and autism not only misleads the public, but also increases risks for vaccine-preventable diseases. Peete also took the opportunity to remind people of the importance of listening to those directly impacted by autism, individuals on the spectrum and their families. She urged media outlets and political figures to stop amplifying outdated and harmful claims and instead focus on creating a more inclusive society. As the controversy continues to unfold, Peete's message remains clear. Autism is not something to fear or fix, but to understand and embrace. Her son's story, along with the stories of so many others, shows the full humanity and potential of people with autism. In the end, Holly Robinson Peete's reaction to RFK Jr.'s comments isn't just about one statement. It's about pushing back against a long history of misinformation and fighting for dignity, respect, and truth.